You felt it at the drive-thru. When did a Big Mac meal jump past $15 and fries climb 138% in a decade? You are not imagining it, your wallet is, and it is voting no. Let's start with the math behind why McDonald's once meant cheap and everywhere, and now reads slow, expensive, and thin on value. We'll map the wage-price gap that shoved families back into their kitchens, and show smarter swaps that stretch dollars without stretching the truth about ingredients. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. You walk in for a quick fix and step back out holding a slip that looks like a sit-down tab. $15 for a solo run. The truth is, you didn't change. The deal did. Let's start with how they won you over. Price, speed, and a golden sign on every other corner. You knew the drill: in, out, full, and still under budget. Parents could feed a carload for less than a bag of groceries. Workers grabbed lunch without checking their bank app. It was a promise: fast, cheap, and everywhere. That promise built trust. Then the ground shifted. Fries that once felt like a throw-in now cost like a side from a bistro. Combo boards in some cities tip into the mid-teens. Take-home pay didn't keep up. The spread widened. On a tight week, that gap is the difference between eating out or eating at home. And when the bill climbs while the food stands still, you feel the break right away. You remember the under-8 Big Mac meal. Today, it lands as a double-digit sting. The receipt lays it out in plain ink. Burger base price, fries add-on, drink add-on. Then the little stack at the bottom: fees and taxes that nudge the total over the line. Nothing fancy in the bag, but plenty of math on the paper. Now look closer at the boards. The lower tier shrank. The middle tier took center stage. That's not an accident. When the value row gets thinner, you drift to the default combo. It looks safe. It is often the priciest path in small steps.
Thank you.
One size up here, a sauce charge there, a few cents nudged across several items. You don't feel it until you tap your card. Wages didn't race the same way. That mismatch is the real friction. Fast food prices outpaced what the median paycheck gained, and you feel the drag as fewer dollars cover fewer meals. You buy less or you buy elsewhere. Loyalty fades when your budget pushes back. Then there's shrink value, the cousin of shrinkflation. Slimmer patties that grill faster. Extra charges for what used to be in the bundle. Limited time deals that hang asterisks in fine print. App only, time windows required add-ons. A deal that makes you work is not a deal. It's a maze. Taste took a turn years ago that still echoes.
Great fillet.
Fries once relied on beef tallow. Then came vegetable oil plus added flavor. That swap cut cost and changed the bite. You know it when a fry goes from crisp and rich to pale and thin on the finish. If the price climbs toward premium, a downgrade in taste undercuts the pitch. You can dress a fry in salt. You can't fake depth. Let's be blunt. If you're paying restaurant money, Why accept cafeteria vibes and a tray built for turnover? The lights are bright, the seats are staged to move you along, and the food arrives pre-cooked or par-cooked, then held. That's not wrong for speed. It just doesn't square with a bill that reads like table service.
Nugs. What kind of buns do you need up there? Did you get all your nuggets already? You get all your nuggets already?
Yep, I'm getting them right now.
All right. Quarter.
So do the math with me. One $15 meal buys one person a burger, fries, and a fountain drink. At a store, that same spend covers a pound of ground beef or chicken thighs, a bag of potatoes, and a couple of fresh add-ins. You season, pan-fry, and toss the potatoes in the oven. You feed 2, maybe 3, and you control the salt, the oil, the preservatives. No tray, no surprise fee. Leftovers if you play it smart. This is why the value story cracked. The brand leaned on the name, the logo, the memory of cheap and quick. But your eyes are on the total, not the arches. If the meal eats a hole in your week's budget and leaves you hungry 2 hours later, you're not buying a moment of ease.
Nugs out. Sorry, Nugs. Greg out. Well, these do you need that reg bun?
You're buying a habit that no longer returns the favor. Now let's move on to where you actually get more for your spend. Simple swaps that give you flavor, real ingredients, and a bill that doesn't need a deep breath before you tap. Here's the real kicker, your wallet isn't wrong. The chain raised the tab on its own core shopper while the food stayed stuck in neutral. Same trays, higher totals, fewer reasons to say yes. If this gave you something to chew on, like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets. Share it with the friends still dropping 15 on a mid-meal. They deserve the heads up. So what is the takeaway? Vote with your cart and your stove. Chase value where taste, ingredients, and price line up. Spend where the meal pays you back.